Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How are you doing, you Democrats? How's everything? How's life? So let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, America. Congratulations, America. You have spoken. The people have spoken. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever the fuck you are human. And the humans have spoken. So we get right to the black and white facts, like always. And Americans have spoken. And the victory is nice and clear. And Donald Trump wins after all the bullshit. As you guys could see, over 138,438,139 people voted. Now, that's nowhere near the American population. That's much less than the American population of 18 and over people. But the 130,438,139 all went to vote. So, with that said, they tried to kill this man 2 times. 2 times. I'm pretty sure that, like how the Pope has the Pope mobile, he's going to need the Trump mobile. This man is going to need a dome. He's going to need his own iron dome because there are sick, twisted, maniacal, crazy Democrats and weirdos and psycho movement people, not to mention their armies of illegals that they brought in here in an influx, trying to do some craziness, which I still think is coming. And that's why I'm here to talk to all of you guys today. Do not let the excitement fool you. Don't take your eye off the prize. Once again, the turnover is in January. Ladies and gentlemen, these people are still technically in charge. These people have an abundance of power that they can incorporate. They can release their army of illegals at any given time. There's a war going on outside in the world. If you guys aren't aware of this, Russia, China, North Korea, Iran. Now, that's a problem. So, all you blue states on the West Coast and Hawaii who all chose, let's go Democrat, what's the matter with you people? You really think that the commander-in-chief was going to be voted Kamala? Hell no. Never. Will never happen. So, with that said, don't you want protection? Don't you want a powerful commander-in-chief? Don't you want to live in a country where you are respected and you feel safe? Washington, California, what's the other one? What is that? Oregon? Hawaii? What's the matter with you people? And not to mention, see, Long Island, we're smart. Long Island, shout out to Long Island, bunch of smart people. It's all red. But again, do you see how divided? This is not the United States of them. There's no unity. Nothing's united here. This is the divided states of America. You believe that, because I'll come at you real. And what government, aka govern your mind, wants to do is cause a divide. This is ideally what they want to do. Cause a divide and control, suppress. So is there really a loser and a winner here? Let's be blunt. Now, I'm glad that my commander-in-chief is big word, will be the president again. They better keep him safe. They better keep that man safe because, again, 2 times already, they tried to kill the man with all of these fake indictments, with all of these fake accusations, with all of these fake charges, with the staged January 6th nonsense that they call the thing that they call the thing, with all the actors that they brought in. Actors, look them up. All IMDb registered actors. See, I come with the facts. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't celebrate too quickly. Americans, your votes made the call. I brought that up already. We seen that late last night. Some of you guys woke up to it this morning. Congratulations. We're not out of the clear yet, and we're nowhere near close out of the clear. Let me explain. So I'm very excited that Donald Trump won. It was a damn hell that he went through to get to this position. But the Americans, the real Americans, stood up when they had to. They voted. They beat the corruption on paper. You still got 2.5 months, ladies and gentlemen. You still have 2.5 months of decisions that can be made wrong. You still have 2.5 months of things that can go wrong. You still have 2.5 months of very dangerous warfare going on. Don't be fooled. And I always come at you guys and I speak very crystal clearly. Okay, now we've seen the reporters even say, these people that are voting for the other side are very uneducated people. It's the truth. Very uneducated. There were some people just voting because, it's a woman. Oh, she's a whatever she wants to call herself, Black Indian. It doesn't matter. I can care less. We're in 2024. Does it really matter? Does it really, really, really matter anymore? I mean, come on. We got to get over that shit. We got to get over that shit real quick. The people stood up. Shout out to the Spanish people. Shout out to the Black people. Shout out to Americans who stood up and made their vote. Okay? Period. But now what happens? So now it's the waiting game. And this is the most dangerous time there is. I'll tell you why. The Democrats right now, who are still in charge, well, they could fuck shit up very, very badly. They could make life hell. They could send out their fake movements again. They could send out their staged corruptors again. They could send out their armies, millions of those illegals they brought in. It's not safe. It's not safe. And it's definitely not safe in the world. Now, that war with Russia and Ukraine is going on. The war with Israel is going on. Iran. This is not safe. By no means. So Americans, those that are excited and that are celebrating with all this rah-rah, you got to face reality right now. And uncensored, unedited, unscripted, in your face motherfucking reality is that the clock has got a long way to go until January. Chill out. Eyes wide open. 360 degrees all around you. No one's safe. Hey, you think you're safe? You're not safe. No one's safe. No one is safe. Now, the world was literally praying for this man to win. The world, all different world cultures. There is a long way to go to January. The man's life was almost taken 2 times already. He was wrongfully accused of multiple things. Good morning, Vinny. He was multiply accused. If this man did not have the money and the contacts that he has, just like every other man out there that was wrongfully accused and charged, he'd either be imprisoned or dead. That's the world we live in. If you guys aren't aware of that, let me paint that picture. There are multiple men and women whom are wrongfully prosecuted each and every day of our lives. Kamala knows a lot about that, right? So, with that being said, eyes wide open, ladies and gentlemen. No one's in the clear yet. And the Trump organization needs to realize that man is a heavy target. This is scary. Like this is crazy. And let me explain this now too. Again, we all have seen that 2 times they tried to take that man's life. At the rally, at the golf course, right? Two times. When's the 3rd time? Is there going to be a 4th time, a 5th time? This is inhumane, crazy shit. But history repeats itself, ladies and gentlemen. This is why this is not a celebration right now. This man is literally putting his life on the line for you Americans. Do you people realize this? This man doesn't have to do this shit. This man is a loaded man. He doesn't have to deal with this nonsense, this headache, this drama. Put him and himself and his family in jeopardy every day of his life. He doesn't need this shit. He's doing it for you. All of you. He's doing it for you people that even hate him. Do you realize that? Do you realize that? You could make fun of him all you want. You make fun of me every single fucking day too, right? Nick is unhinged. Nick is fucking crazy. Nick fucking is... Yeah. I'm not crazy. We all know I'm highly educated. But the way that I go about my intelligence is a way that you guys don't realize. So you guys are used to these geniuses and these intellectuals as scientists and nerdy, geeky guys. I've never been that way. The gifts that I have, I've prone to live in a way that I was raised to be. So I'll just say to you blunt, zero fear. See, and that's what's now gonna take me back to now something else that I was gonna talk about. See, I have no fear in my body. None. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to voice my opinions and my thoughts. I'm not afraid to say what's on my... Why should I be afraid? Who the fuck am I afraid of? Nobody. So let me ask you guys this. See, students, right? Not even the students. Men and women and Americans, why are you ever afraid to say whom you're voting for? Shouldn't you be proud? If you were voting for Kamala yesterday, shouldn't you be proud of that? If you were voting for Donald Trump yesterday, shouldn't you be proud of that? What's there to fear? There's nothing to fear, ladies and gentlemen. And young men and women out there, I'm looking you right in your eye. There is no one to fear. You fight for what you believe in. Period. Never forget that. I'm telling you that today. No matter what. No matter if somebody disagrees with you or agrees with you, this ain't a popularity contest. Donald Trump won yesterday because Kamala is full of shit. And America read right through the bullshit. It was not genuine. They seen that. They felt it. Their gut felt it. No matter what this color is, and the stories that you were subconsciously led to believe about your color and your culture, I need, like, don't, this is where this comes into play. Don't look at me like a white-skinned Italian man. Look at me as an American. There's no color. Look at me like an American, a human with a conscience, with a soul, with a mind, because you all are subconsciously pre-programmed from the jump to be manipulated to fight each other. You've been manipulated to fight each other because of the color of your skin. You've been manipulated to fight each other because of the religious beliefs that you believe in. You were subconsciously mind controlled. Because at the end of the day, no matter what side you're on, break down the word government. Govern your mind. Mental. Govern your mind. Words are important, ladies and gentlemen. Words are important. Your history is being hidden from you. And I will always say this until they cremate my body. When I leave this dimension, when my consciousness leaves my carbon 666 body, and I'm talking science, you are not what you think you were subconsciously pre-programmed to believe you are. So, ladies and gentlemen, no one is in the clear yet. And even when January comes, there is a higher power that runs this dimension. And you guys really need to learn where the hell you live. Because some of you really, most of you, sadly, don't know what the fuck is even going on every day. You believe what you watch on TV. You believe what you're taught in a school from other human beings reading a textbook written by those people whom want you to subconsciously pre-program yourself to believe what they are trying to teach you. This is a problem. And this is the problem. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, there truly is no Republican or Democrat. There is really no red or blue. You want to know where those red and blue colors come from? Science. Torus field. Look it up. Electromagnetism. The yin yang. True science. Or the 7 chakras. I need you guys to research your science, please. I need you guys to research your science. It is critical at this point in 2024 going into 2025, human beings, not white, not black, not Spanish, not Asian, not green, blue, purple, browns, I don't give a fuck. Human beings need to just take a step back one day. Just stop what they're doing for just a little bit and take a look at the world and look at those trees and look at the leaves and look at the roots and look at your veins and realize you are all a part of nature. And government, at the end of the day, is controlling you. You are special entities that were created to be on this dimension to live out a purpose. But that purpose is governed every day. So you go to work to make money, that goes back to them. Your life is dictated to suppress you, to hold you down, to keep your frequency low. It's a stage, my friends. It's a stage. And, when there is a human being out there that literally doesn't need to do this shit, like literally, Donald Trump does not need to do this shit. I think that first run was about clout. I think the first, this is solely my own thoughts. I think that first run was about clout. I think he was like, fuck it, I'm going to be the president of the United States. And then when I think that he went into that office, I think he learns this is crazy shit. And then they set him up. And then they continued to try to get rid of the man because I think we watched a human being evolve. I think we watched a human being's frequency evolve to the point that he said, fuck it, I'm going to help human beings. And I believe that. And it's kind of like, I relate because I am blunt. You guys call me unhinged. I'm far from that, but I'll play with it. I'll assume the character. That's what I do, right? I'll play with it. But damn it, the hell, I'll come at you with facts. I'll come at you blunt. And that's why they suppress me. I know it. That's why the views are low, and that's why they keep me low. They let me still do what I do to make it not look like. But it's very obvious. They try to silence my mic. Look at Meta, look at Facebook, Instagram, look here on YouTube, TikTok. Hopefully now they don't shut down. I hope Donald Trump stops that and saves that TikTok now. That's set to be banned in America. But ladies and gentlemen, I come at you talking to humans because your mindset has to get out of this divide. It has to. You have to beat them. There's a greater, even, this is hard to explain. There's a greater person in charge, and you people are unaware of that. So, with that said, There's wars going on outside. People are dying. Does anybody give a fuck about that? That human beings are dying every day, every second, every day? You guys want to worry about abortions. How about stop being hoes and close your legs? No one's taking abortions away from anybody. That period. People were having abortions when Donald Trump was president for those 4 years. People will continue to have abortions. Stop the shit. Just stop the fucking shit. That's an excuse. Stop with the fucking excuses. Women, your rights are not being taken away from you. So stop. Just shut the fuck up. Stop. Period. I mean, listen, it is very sad if people are raped. That is inhumane, horrible. But abortions are not being taken away. They're always there. They always will be there. Just stop. Okay? Just stop. The transgender thing, it's another conversation. Listen. Biological men should not compete against biological women. Period. It's unfair. Sports. It's you could have your. I watch girls, though, real girls beat real boys in wrestling every day of my life. Actually, I do. So that's a whole other conversation, right? But listen, to each his own. I really do watch little girls and girls beat boys in wrestling every day. I really do. But listen, it is what it is, right? Do I agree with it? No. That's just me. But I don't give a fuck. I fuck girls. It's what I like. I don't really give a fuck if dudes want to fuck dudes. I don't care. That doesn't affect my personal fucking life. I don't care if girls want to fuck girls. Don't give a fuck. I really don't also give a fuck if a dude wants to become a woman, and I don't give a fuck if a woman wants to become a dude, because it doesn't affect my fucking life. I don't give a fuck. I fuck girls. I don't care. So why do you people care? Who gives a fuck? Does it affect me? Does it affect my business? Does it affect my life? No. Don't push it on the children. That's where I have a problem. Don't brainwash a new consciousness in a human body, in a carbon 666 body. Don't do that shit. Now, when that new consciousness in the carbon 666 human body develops and grows up, let me explain to you what gay people are. You do realize consciousness exists, right? We don't choose the bodies we're in. And you got to stay with me on this and understand this. The consciousness just comes into the body. There are times the consciousness is different than the body. You guys need to really grasp science. So there could be male consciousness in a female body. There could be female consciousness in a male body. Shit happens. All right, this is science. This is science. This is only a vessel. This is a carbon 666 vessel. Period. But don't push it. Don't educate it to new living entities. Don't confuse them. They will learn on themselves who they are, who him or her are as they evolve. Don't fucking push shit on them. Don't. And this is where education, they want to try to push fake education, fake science, fake ideologies, fake religions, fake stories that go against the real scientific processes. That's a problem. That is a problem too. At the end of the day, we're all going to be divided until human beings as a whole, which is going to be almost impossible to fucking make that spark happen. And I really don't know how it's going to be done. Kudos to the person that's going to get that done. I don't know. But I know in my lifetime, I'll never see it. When all of humanity realizes what the fuck they are and who the fuck they really are, maybe then. But it's going to take black and white facts in your face to make that happen. And I just don't know if it's ever going to happen. So with that said, we're at the half an hour mark, right? I know science scares people away. I know a lot of people can't comprehend science. Many religions divide themselves from science. Many religions divide themselves from church and state, right? There's a reason why they hide what they hide from you. There's a reason why government, aka govern your mind, hides dimensions from you and portals and stargates. See, wars are fought because of stargates. You guys know that? I've been telling you this. Grand Canyon, the pyramids. There's a reason why NASA, which is a government agency, owns the rights to the pyramids and to Grand Canyon. There's a lot of things that are hidden from you human beings, not just Americans, human beings of the world, of the known plane of inertia, planet Earth, whatever you guys want to call it. And it's scary, but I don't think it's that scary if they really tell you, hey, you were created somewhere else, and this is just stories laid out. Here's the real stories that are documented. Here are the spacecraft from other dimensions that we have here, that we are utilizing to reverse engineer and reverse technology for our advancement. There are times I think that we humans are AI, artificial intelligence. There is a lot of times I think that this consciousness inside of our heads is downloaded into us by the day. I look at what humans invent, and a lot of the times it's just reinventing what already existed in the past that was wiped out and eliminated. But it always comes back and rebuilds again. And it always comes back and rebuilds again. It's called DNA. And it always comes back and is rebuilt again. And again. And destroyed. And comes back again. We're not ending. We're not going to end. Your life will end. Your carbon 666 will end. But your consciousness, just like the reset button, ladies and gentlemen, death, reset button, new carbon 666 body, new life, wherever it's going to be. wherever it's going to be. You think that you're going to a place of happiness and heaven. My friends, heaven and hell are in your mind. And you guys got to really, really understand that. You know, like I get it. Religions are giving you hope. I get it. But I think that the truth is a better hope, because there's nothing to be afraid of. You got to live every single day peacefully, happy. And that's borderline impossible in the world that we live in, because they divided us. And is it really already too late? Possibly. Possibly it is. So with that said, you have to realize, with that said, the place that you live on is not what you think. Human beings and humanity are so divided because it's a control game. Research your Masons, research the 33, research everything. Research everything. Research everything. Because all I can tell you, my friends, is that you're on something far more special, and you as a human, you're a pretty special creation. There's nothing to fear. Stop fighting yourselves. All right? You know, even I'm wrong for saying Demorats. And I say that because of my level of disgust with their actions. And some of you human beings are just ignorant. And that's not a bad word. Ignorant just means, you don't have the knowledge. You don't have the intelligence. You don't have the education of the facts behind certain individuals, certain people, certain entities, certain agencies. But then again, as usual, this video is probably going to be silenced and limited. And it is what it is. I know that. Certain people know that. Certain people in the world know that. Certain humans in the world know that. It's a divide, ladies and gentlemen. Smoke and mirrors. Because they want to distract you from what really is going on out there that you're unaware of. I hate to say it, but I don't even know if hope exists anymore. No one's coming to save you. No magic person from the sky is coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. So eyes wide open. Be safe, please. There is no need to hurt another human being in this world unless you have to defend your life or your family's life against evil and someone coming to hurt you and kill you. But keep in mind, the system that we live on is a yin-yang. A torus field. And you see what they do? It's a constant struggle, a constant battle. Manipulation at its finest. I just don't know how to get the message out there anymore. And it's hard being silenced, and it's hard being They want to say there comes a time when things get very emotional, right? But what you guys have to realize is that life is about experience. But when you don't give a carpenter all of their tools, how could they build the best thing possible? So this message is going to go out to those that truly run the world. And I know you hear this because you see it all. If you give your creation all of the tools to use, I promise you, they're not going to use it against you. It's the key to unifying humanity. It's the ultimate key to bring everyone together. The only reason why there's good and evil in the world is because the bad guys think they're doing good. And I think that there's like some sort of Robin Hood effect in their mental state. But in fact, it's actually being bad. And that's not going to make sense to a lot of people out there. And I get that. And no, crime is not good. And lying and cheating and stealing and all this. The problem is the division. And the problem is hiding the truth from what we really are. It's okay to tell people that the religions that they're believing are just stories based on changing what really happens in our dimension, in our known existence. And you're going to get the radical religious people, oh my God, the fucking devil. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is beautiful science. Okay? So with that said, is there really a winner? No. Shout out to Donald Trump. You did your thing, man. You're a strong human being. Because I really don't know any other human being that would sacrifice and go through all the shit that they put you through to help these people. You're better than all of us, man. I give you that. Massive world division. Massive. And at the end of the day, you guys got to realize you're all human beings. I just don't know how that subconscious pre-programming that's instilled in you all is going to change. I don't know. And I don't know who's going to bring about that change or how they are going to bring about the change and if they ever will. I don't know. I don't know. It's no time for celebration, though, I'll tell you that. All right, so 45 minutes, unscripted, unedited, uncensored. You might not like what the fuck I say, but say it. Just think about it. And as always, a collectible is only worth the price somebody in the world is willing to pay for it. But this wasn't really a sales or a collectible show today. This is once again, in your face, serious, realistic, human being discussion about the Great Divide. Think about it.